Joe Netta was canceled at an event, and then he went to a drag show as a constellation prize. I'm sorry if y'all are mad about that. We came right back, and that's the great thing about TikTok. They gonna review that video, and they came right back and said appeal approved. And I know they mad. I know they punch in the air. I know they upset, but it probably made them feel so good when my live went away and they got that message that said, thank you for reporting and keeping TikTok community safe. And then now they hear me on live again. See, that's how you clock it. See, Queen of Atlanta, I told these people, I know how to operate TikTok. You can't get me. And when I allow you to get me is when you can get me. It's not getting me. I'm talking to my audience. I'm going to be talking to my audience. And we know, and mistreat that seems like the giant was defeated, Hillary. Yes, absolutely was defeated. We know that they was defeated, and they're mad, and they can stay big mad. Y'all tap the screen because we're going to finish our show. But before I was rudely interrupted, I was clocking the tea for y'all. And I don't remember exactly where I was, but I'm going to pick up from them raffle tickets. Them raffle ticket drawings are money grabs. It's scamming at its best. Charles attempted to do the money grab with that PS5. God knows what's been downloaded on that hard drive. Y'all better be careful. But that's what they do. Money grabs, raffles. Nobody never wins anything. He just says, I'm sending $100. I'm screenshotting them, and you get $100. You get $100. But where are the people who got this money? He never shows no receipts. He doesn't show any receipts, no Cash App receipts, no videos tagging him saying thank you for the raffle, because that's what you do, because it instills confidence in your viewing audience. It instills confidence in your viewing audience when you are tagged and somebody's telling you thank you for the bag, thank you for the $100, this or that. None of that never happens because it's all in his head. I'm sorry to tell y'all, it's all in his head. Just like he was on the live on his birthday begging for Cash Apps. Do y'all remember when he was in that live getting painted up like he was Cinderella on his birthday and was begging his supporters to Cash App him? And how this was the good deed that Joe was going to do. Joe said that he only raised $150 for his birthday, and being the nice entrepreneur that he is, he gonna put an extra $50 with the $150 that he got for his birthday money, and he was gonna bless a family with $200. Did anybody see any woman or any family thanking him for the $200 Cash App? Can anybody tag me in it? Can anybody tag me in any video or anything that this person gave away? Because we know he says he gave away backpacks. Them backpacks are somewhere else other than where their intended purpose was going to be. Nobody can send me nothing with this man actually doing anything. But this is what we know. This is what we know he'll do. He'll get on here and he'll say, I gave away them backpacks. I did this for these families. I did that. The only one who know it is you. The only one who knows it and seen it was you, Joe. Nobody else has witnessed you doing anything other than lying on this app. Nobody has actually witnessed you doing anything on this app other than lying in that diabolical cooking that you do. That diabolical cooking that you do is what is your lifeline, because people tune in, and Miss Duchess said it and everyone else has said it. Y'all tap the screen. The only reason that they tune in to watch you is because you are out of the National Geographic. It's something that we don't see on a daily basis. It's shocking to to your conscience. And so people was like, no, ain't no way that this full grown man running around here calling himself Miss Netta and running around here acting like he a woman and wearing these Temu butt pads and talking about he had a triple BBL. No, that can't be true. They are in such disbelief that's where you got the majority. Y'all tap the screen of people interested. And that's just the truth. I'm not lying. It's the truth. There's nothing that you do on social media that warrants anything other than laughs and people laughing at you and not with you. Down to them two-piece bathing suits you used to wear back on Facebook. Do you remember them two pieces? See, you wouldn't be caught dead in a two-piece now, because that Temu butt liner is gonna be showing, so you can't put them on no more. But you play around in people's face like it's a circus act. It's really come down to a circus act. Can y'all tap the screen and tell me, my supporters, do y'all think that Joe really think he can cook? My answer is yes. He really thinks that he can cook on this app. This man really honestly thinks he gets down in the kitchen. He really, I'm not making this up. Y'all tap the screen. He really thinks that he gets down in the kitchen. That he gets down when he goes and puts on some type of dress and he puts on them shoes, and then he got Charles, he leading Charles. Can I ask my ladies a question? Isn't the man supposed to be leading the woman? Isn't the man supposed to be leading the woman? Why is it that everywhere you see them going when they used to have appearances, you got Big Joe clunking in front and Charles holding on to his arm? Like, don't know man want no dominant woman? Don't no man want no dominant woman? I don't understand. I don't understand why this man thinks that he got to be leading. A man leads his woman, and that's just that. I mean, Charles literally should be the one wearing the dresses. I'm convinced that radio should be the one wearing the dresses, and Charles and Big Joe need to be wearing the 2 and 3 piece suits and that Timu, them fake Gucci and Louis pants with them size 22 Nike shoes. I'm convinced. I'm really convinced that the role should be reversed. Charles need to start going in there to the nail shop, getting a full set of nails. Every 2 weeks, he just going on and get his nails done. Joe, he already sitting back on that couch drinking Budweisers, so he ain't got to do nothing but just get rid of them nails and then put on that tracksuit that Charles got him. The one that red track suit and them yellow track suits. And I told them already on my other show, y'all tap the screen. I told them on my other show that if they wanted to make a move this year in some money, they need to reach out to the haunted houses. These big haunted houses in these big towns are hiring right now. They looking for talent that would scare the daylights out of people in their haunted houses. Big Joe would be the star of the show. They wouldn't need to do nothing but put some type of axe or something in this man's hand, and he would have the sales going through the roof in a haunted house, scaring everything in sight. I'm telling y'all, I'm not lying. He literally the sales would go through the roof. The sales would go through the roof if they hired him to go in there and be part of the haunted house and just be standing in there when people walking through the house, and then they look up and that light come on and he go boo or say raw. They gone. Everybody in there is going, including the mamas. The mamas and the daddies all running out of there screaming. They might have to go seek counseling after they get done up out of that haunted house. Y'all tap the screen. That's one legitimate money grab that Joe Netta could do. Another, thank you for the gifts, y'all. Thank you. Another thing could be, he could be the next star on Nightmare on Elm Street. If there was a new casting for Nightmare on Elm Street, it wouldn't even be a casting call. It'd be just like Quincy Jones when he picked Oprah. One phone call. You got it, Joe. Joe, you got it. You nobody could touch you. You got. We finna send you your script. You ain't got to do nothing. You can show up 5 minutes before we start shooting because there's no makeup or anything need to be done. That's a fact. I'll tell you another thing that he could make money in is endorsing Star Crunch bars, Nestle Crunch bars, those chocolate covered Rice Krispie treats. That would those companies' sales would skyrocket. I'm telling you right now, they would skyrocket. For him to put 4 or 5 big boxes of them chocolate covered M&M Rice Krispie treats, the sales would go through the roof. Can't nobody convince me otherwise. Nobody could convince me otherwise. And I tell you, I tell y'all this, that if Joe Netta in radio do the real thing, y'all already seen Charles Shimeon. Have y'all seen Charles Shimeon now? Have y'all seen the sass? How sassy Charles is. Shimeon now. Charles is all the way 100% doing the shimmy. He's 100% doing the shimmy. Do y'all see that? He's 100% doing the shimmy. I can't make this up. I'm sorry. And we know that Charles' favorite salad dressing, y'all, is zesty Italian. Did y'all know that Radio's favorite dressing on his salad is zesty Italian? You know, and it's okay. I used to love zesty Italian. I used to love zesty Italian dressing on my salads. But you know, it's really a shame what this man does to food. Is there anybody in here who would disagree with me if one of these Halloween manufacturing companies molded Jonetta's face with that wig he wore on the aunties? That mask would not be one of the best sellers. The mask would fly off the shelf. That would be a big money grab. Mold his face and sell Halloween masks. It would be a hit. All over the world, it would be a hit. Billions to be made. And I'll tell y'all something. I want to ask y'all a question. Y'all tap the screen. I want to ask y'all a question. And the name of the mask would be Call It a Thing. It wouldn't be nothing but Call It a Thing. Call It a Thing would be selling off this shelf like it wasn't no tomorrow. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Ladies, I'm talking to my ladies in the house. And men, if you cook, do y'all season y'all pan? When you season your meat and it's going in a pan, do you turn around and put seasoned salt, black pepper, onion powder, and everything that you put on the meat in the pan too? Do y'all season a pan, or am I just on some other type of planet?
When I sell drugs, I feel like I'm in control of the situation. What I do or what I plan to do next.
Not only, I'm recapping. This is a Hillary show recap. This man seasoned his pan with seasoned salt, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper. I'm not done yet. Then he put some type of A1 sauce or Worcestershire sauce, and then he put vinegar, oil, and something else I can't remember in that pan with steak.
They missed me. Of course.
And don't forget the alcohol. Don't forget the tequila. So he put liquid ingredients, Worcestershire sauce, tequila, vinegar, and cooking oil, old cooking grease, fish grease, and chicken grease, all in that pot with steak. This is with steak.
Angela, do you love yourself? Not right. Not if you need other people to say you're okay. All right? There's only one person you need.
And then let me say this, ladies and gentlemen. When you is cooking a steak in the oven, You don't have to saute your green peppers and onions and bell peppers. You cut them up and you put them on top of your steak and you put foil on it and you put it in the oven. Why was this man cooking green peppers, onions, and mushrooms on high hell on the top of that oven, cooking the life out of them before he put them in the stove to cook?
Make money and always looking over my shoulder and worrying,
I don't know if he understands
drugs in the car,
the diabolical things that this man does in the kitchen. I don't understand if he understands the diabolical things that he do in the kitchen. Not to boot and not to forget that this man literally took instant mashed potatoes with ranch flavoring. Let me say it one more time. Instant mashed potatoes with ranch flavoring and added almond milk to it.
I'm here telling people about the new Experian Insurance Marketplace.
You heard vanilla almond milk to instant mashed potatoes with ranch flavor. I'm not making this up. It's all on video. It's all been recorded and it's all on video. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. Okay, Miss Duchess. Miss Duchess, you know they was false reporting. I appealed. TikTok gave it right back within a second. So we've been back already. I'm glad you back, sweetie. I told you, Miss Duchess, that they can false report all they want, but when you appeal, you will get your page back. Don't let these people bring you down, sweetie. Keep going. Now, let me say this. That when I seen this man take cube steak, I want you to follow me, Miss Duchess and Queen of Atlanta. When I seen this man take cube steak out of a package and proceed to boil it on high hell on the top of the oven, and then had the audacity to get another pot and proceed to act like he putting gravy packs in it, swimming for their life, he boiled the flavor, the taste and color out of them cube steaks on top of the stove on high hell. He boiling them. And then to top it off, he had the audacity to stand over that oven and cut up onion on top of that, floating like they was life preservers. Them onions was cut so big that it looked like life preservers was being thrown in that cast iron skillet to save them that cube steak's life. This is what this man does. This is what this man does. And then let's talk about the cross contamination in that kitchen. This is one nasty man. This is one grown, nasty man who cross-contaminates in that kitchen, touching raw meat to the seasonings, to his cabinets, to back to the seasonings, back into the pot, into that dish towel, and then wiping down his stove, the microwave, the countertops. This is what Y'all, this is what he do. This is what he do getting down in the kitchen. This is what this man do in the kitchen. This man needs a show on the Food Network. This man needs to be cooking on the Food Network. Could y'all imagine? Let me ask you this question, my TikTok supporters. Could y'all imagine this man working in somebody's restaurant? Could you imagine this man working in somebody's restaurant trying to cook for the public?
Guest room, 2,500 square foot house. I originally started off as like a ranch type design where
you would never watch the show. You know, just imagine. Y'all go into a restaurant and you got Chef Joe Ordi down there with his little chef shirt on, talking about it's the bomb.com. And that man come out there with trying to feed y'all and prepare food in the kitchen. I'm saying it now, and I said it back then. This man cannot cook. This man can't even afford Tupperware to put his leftovers in. He just puts them straight in the refrigerator. Hot, if it's a pan, it's hot and all, he goes straight in the refrigerator. If it's a boiling pot of hot water, it go in the refrigerator. I'm assuming he put the deep fryer in the refrigerator if he left some of them soggy egg rolls or stuff in there. This is what he does. Did you see when he seasoned that pan? Yeah, I did. They sent me the video. I saw it. Yeah, Duchess, he probably do put that deep fryer in the refrigerator. He probably do. I wouldn't no way doubt it. I wouldn't no way doubt it at all. And then he got the audacity to get on here bragging. Tonight, y'all, listen up now. Big Joe got on the internet just like I predicted he would do. Miss Duchess, you are going to remember this, and I know Queen of Atlanta was there, and I know Miss Lovely was there. Do y'all remember a couple days ago on the other Miss Hillary Sanchez show when I told y'all come in a day or two when Big Joe get his money from TikTok, he gonna come on here bragging about something? Did I not clock that to y'all? Did I not clock that he would get paid from TikTok on the 14th or 15th, and then he'd be on live the next couple of days bragging? You called it. Yep, you clocked it. I told y'all. So this is what Joe did today. This is what Joe did today. Okay? This is what Joe did today. This is what Joe did today, y'all. Joe got on the internet talking about he going to the Bahamas. He going to the Bahamas, which he could very well be. But here's where the bragging come in. And I'm flying first class. We flying first class. We don't fly no coach. Dude, you been flying coach. Carlos clocked you. And the one time or two times you did fly first class, great. Anybody can fly first class. You not nobody special. But that's the bragging in you. That's somebody who ain't used to having nothing. That's somebody who ain't used to having nothing. that somebody can predict what you getting ready to do when you get paid, and you sitting up there sucking that ice cream through a straw, and you probably in the bathroom right now with the alcohol and stuff, like you got something so special that we can't get. We can get ice cream and Kahlua and put some drink in it. You ain't got nothing exclusive. That's not nothing exclusive that you got in what you had in your hand. If you want to impress me, return that Rent-A-Center furniture you in. Fulfill one of your promises to help out these kids who need help with book bags and bags for school. Fulfill something that you say and make it true. Make it sound true and show us the receipts when you do it. Because we know we can't trust nothing you say. We know that. We know that already. And then you sitting there, y'all look at him in this picture. He's sitting up there like a whole man, sitting up there with that dreadlock or whatever you call it, sticking straight up in this dude's head, fighting for his life with his arm up in the air and fist balled up like he mad at the world with them turkey legs and them baseball bat legs he got. That's a problem. That's the problem. Now, I appreciate all my taps. I appreciate all the gift giving. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. And we gonna be back with Miss Hillary after dark. But you gotta go to the other page if you want to have the Miss Hillary show after dark. Y'all got to come over to the other page, and we gonna have the time of our lives over there. And with that being said, thank you for the gifts. Thank y'all for the taps. It's 1 minute to 10. Give me 15 minutes and we'll be live on the other show for the Miss Hillary show after dark. Thank y'all very much. And Joe fans, stay mad. Big Joe, stay mad. All of them stay mad. Big